Bonafide Hustler here, and today we're going to be hitting up garage sales and seeing how much money we can future make from buying used items. What's going on, guys and gals? Chris the Bonafide Hustler comes to you live from the outside of my house, and we're about to go to see garage sales, and I'm in the big spaceship. We're cleared out. We're ready for some actual action today. I think there's going to be over 6 to 8 garage sales, so if you tune in, then you won't miss a beat. Make sure you're subscribed. That's really important so you can see these kind of videos over and over. There's a free money-making guide right here. It's the first link down below. It'll teach you some items to start looking for that you can, buy used and sell for more money. All that said, I think today's gonna be really good. I'm outside of the small car, but I'm in the big truck today because I think it could be pretty good. But we're gonna see. We're gonna count how much cheddar we make today with a little cheddar counter in the corner. So it's gonna be a great video. So tune in. Let's get to the first garage sale right now. First garage sale is actually in my neighborhood. So I ride these streets all the time with my bike. And this is gonna be the closest garage sale to the house. Everything else is kind of spread apart today. And there are no neighborhood or community-wide garage sales today. So, I really think we can make it happen, but we're gonna have to be really smart about this. Pay attention to that cheddar counter in the corner. When that thing starts going up, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, so the first garage sale is supposed to be, oh, here it is, right here. Look at that. There's supposed to be some video games and stuff here, but who knows? I'm gonna go check this out right now. So I'm back at the car. Now, the guy had a bunch of DS games, but there were no actual games in the, in the cases, right? It was so weird. But there were some Pokemon ones and all this stuff. And it sucks because I'm glad I checked, and I checked this one too. So we have a Capcom versus SNK kind of game for the PS1, which is cool. This game usually sells for right around 30 bucks. So we'll get a 30 in the corner right there. This stuff's listed between about 25 and 50 on eBay. So 30 bucks I think is fair. The first cheddar score of the morning. Too bad we couldn't get our hands on the Pokemon games. There are a couple other DS games that were really cool and valuable, but you have to look in those cases because sometimes the games aren't in there at garage sales, and it's really unfortunate because every single game was not in there. Let's go to the next garage sale. Oh yeah, I spent $1 on that game. Yeah, $1, not too bad. A lot of cars, that's for sure. But it looks like I could park right at the front, which is nice.
Thanks. We got our $1, right?
Came to that garage sale, and for $1 I got this, $1 I got the bug stop, and $1 for this quick seal caulking material, $1 for this one, and then $8 for this ice cream maker, right? Which is a White Mountain manual crank ice cream maker sitting right there. The ice cream maker looks something like that, as you can see in the drawing. And White Mountain's the one that you want to buy, especially the electronic model. So we have 30 bucks in the cheddar right now, and I think with that ice cream maker, usually you can move the entire thing for like 100 to 200 on eBay, and usually locally in my booth, like 100. So we're gonna just be conservative and just say that I would make about 90 bucks profit on that ice cream maker, whether I sell it locally or on eBay. But if it's on eBay, it's probably gonna sell for like 150 or something. But with all the shipping and everything like that, I'd still walk with like 90 bucks. So 90 bucks and minus $4, right? So really $86. We're gonna add to the cheddar thing because remember, I spent some money on this Roundup stuff. So yeah, we'll add 86 to that 30 bucks. Now, if you're a homeowner, you know that the Roundup stuff and the bug stop stuff, those are all brand new units, by the way, and that caulking material, all brand new. That stuff costs a lot of money. In fact, that probably cost like, between all that, probably 40 or 50 bucks, let's be honest. It's unused, remember that. I could go to Lowe's right now and buy that stuff, and it's between 20 and 30 bucks each one of those little Roundup bug stop things. So there's an element of saving money here too, but we're not gonna count that on the cheddar counter. Let's go to the next garage sale. The next garage sale is right here. This one just popped up overnight. Now I'm not sure it's gonna be that great or anything like that, so I don't have high hopes for this, but I'm gonna go check it out regardless. Hello. Hey. So there wasn't anything there. That was a really bad garage sale, but I was close to it, so let's go see some more. espresso to go. Thank you.
You were supposed to be.
Okay, the next garage sale is sitting right here. And now we are in central Austin. I see a reseller sitting right there, but could be kind of good. We'll see. Okay, next garage sale is somewhere around here. It's a very vague address, but looks like it might be this thing, which has vintage shirts and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try to like just go real quick. It doesn't look that great. Okay, so from that garage sale, I got this document bag, this leather vintage document bag. It is really cool. The patina is really interesting. I'm gonna do some Google image searching because a lot of the bags don't have these little corner accents and stuff like that that I mess with. This one's definitely on the old side. I don't know who makes it or whatever like that. So let's be conservative. This will probably yield me about 50 bucks in profit, but if I can really hone down the maker and all this kind of stuff, we could be looking at 100 bucks in profit right here. I paid $5 for this thing, and I definitely think in my booth that I could sell this thing all day for like, you know, 60 bucks, maybe 100 bucks, but let's be conservative and put 50 bucks into the cheddar counter right there. Let's keep going and seeing if we can find some more things. We're about to go into this garage sale, and we see one of my friends right here, Mr. Matt Jackson.
Hey,
always good to see this guy right here.
Hit the like button and subscribe to Chris. He's putting in the work for you guys.
What's up, Matt? How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, doing all right. So like a year ago, you went full time, right? Or a year and a half?
3.
3 years ago?
Yeah.
My gosh, time flies when you're a reseller.
Yes.
How's it going?
It's going good.
Yeah?
Going good.
What's your specialty? Stereo?
Stereo equipment.
Stereo
Audio
equipment.
gear.
This guy. We live really close to each other, actually.
Yeah, I just drove by your house. There was a sale over there.
Did you?
It wasn't that great.
Were you the guy in the bushes with the binoculars?
That was me.
Oh, good. Anyway, it's so good to see Matt always. What's your channel?
I used to do a channel called VW Life. It's about old Volkswagens. I don't do it anymore, but we got up to 40,000 subs.
That's
at one
it?
point. Yeah, so go check
That's
that
a
out.
lot. Anyway, he's a really good dude. We see each other all the time out here. So I didn't find anything there, but I did see my awesome friend Matt, which is nice to see him. So I told him about Neighborhood White in my neighborhood next weekend. You know, and some people might look at this video and go like, why would you just try to help all these other resellers? Look, there's enough for everybody, and I subscribe to an abundance mentality, not a scarcity mentality. And so Matt and I have been friends for a while, and he's super cool. He, you know, puts me on the deals, and I've sold him some cool stuff before that has to deal with VW stuff. So it's like that, you know, and I like that way of living. So let's go find another garage sale. All right, next garage sale is right here. I see some bikes. Let's go check it out. Who knows?
If you have a question, let us know. And then there's lemonade and limeade. It's road and fiber. So 75. Of course, we'll need work. And then the smaller kids' bikes are 50. But feel free to check it out.
For maybe both of these, I'm just curious. I have to look at a seat for this.
Yeah, check it. Yeah. I'd say like for both, like 100. Yeah, and that one has the training wheel set available to go with it. So
Okay.
I do not have a seat.
Okay.
100
It still works okay, right? You think?
Yeah, I mean, I rode it around Lake Tahoe. So.
I'll tell you what. I was gonna say like maybe 80. Can we get to 90 in the middle?
Yes, let's
Is that
do
cool?
that.
Is
Yes.
that cool? Okay, let's do
Let's
that. Okay, jackpot score at that garage sale. I found 2 bikes. One is a Trek Pre-Caliber, and the other one is a Specialized full carbon, full 105 setup Ruby road bike, right? This Ruby road bike, I paid 90 bucks for this bike and this bike right here. So this bike will probably sell for right around 1 to about 150 already, right? This one right here. It's a Trek Pre-Caliber 16 kids, very good condition. Put the seat all the way down. Comes with the training wheels as well. So yeah, this bike right here is gonna sell between 1 and 150 because this bike is about 350 in the stores right now, and this is in incredible condition. But this bike right here, the Ruby Comp, full carbon bike, all the way down to the forks. We have a full 105 group set, which is very good. So this bike right here, conservatively, is gonna sell between $500 and $700. I paid 90 bucks for both bikes. You know, if I sell the Trek for like, let's say, worst case scenario, 90 bucks, we'll just say that, then all the profit is basically in that carbon road bike. And if that sells low end, 500 bucks, that's what's gonna get added to the cheddar counter. So now we're at a number that I don't wanna say, but it's sitting on the corner of the screen. But that's what we're at right now. No, we're gonna go $10 more because I don't like that number. So we're at $10 more than that number that I was supposed to put on the corner of the screen. $676. Cool. That's such a score. Oh my God, I cannot believe I found this bike at this garage sale, or these bikes. That's crazy. Okay, the next garage sale is somewhere around here. I'm not sure exactly where it is, but I guess it's where all these cars are doing all this weird stuff. I think it's this one right here. See some mirrors, some randomness, a lot of clothing. So we're gonna check that one out. Park the truck right here. Actually, I'll be nice. I'll park it up here. And let's go check out this garage sale.
How much?
Ocho.
Nothing at that garage sale, but I think we have like 2 or 3 more left to see. Let's see if we can get this number just a little bit higher. Next garage sale is right there. Something interesting that was in the posting is that they have a red light panel, and a red light panel is kind of expensive. I would like to have another one. I have one, but I want another one. So we'll see what this garage sale has. Hey, good?
Yeah.
Gosh. What are these show walls?
So they're just little like travel, like you charge them, and then they're little.
How much is
So that we're selling for a friend. That is, she's selling it for 500.
Okay, I'm about to say. I was just wondering how much.
Yeah.
Red light panels are fantastic things to resell. In fact, that's in high ticket items to Bucks number 3. But anyway, yeah, $500 for that panel at that garage sale. A little much for me, but she did give me a lead on a church garage sale that's down the street over here, so we're gonna check that out because that's definitely not on the map, which is cool. She said I have to take a left on a thing called Lion Street. Oh, there's Lion Street. All right, I gotta find a church that's around here somewhere, and that might be a little difficult because I don't even know anything about this area. Okay, I might have found the church garage sale right here, and it looks interesting. This is not on the map. I wasn't planning to come here, but it could be good. We could find some things. So let's take a look. Okay, serious jackpot scores here. I think the number's at like 676 right now. And for $1, I got this tape organizer, which these things in my booth sell for 20 bucks. Let's round up with the profit, you know, because there are some tapes in here that I'll sell for like 4 bucks a piece. But let's just say, all in all, that's $20. We're gonna add it to the 676 right there. And then, man, look at this, $10. What a score. Now this will sell between $100 and $200 in my booth. It's like a stained glass slash lamp, but it's got the Aztec look to it. It's insane looking. This thing's awesome. This was $10, half of that. And I think this has got to sell easily in my booth between $100 and $200. Let's just take that bottom number of, you know, $100 profit right here. So that's now getting us to, man, I'm kind of losing count here. Maybe we're at $696 because of this thing, and now we're gonna be at $796 because of this thing. And then I got a Deuter Kid Comfort 1 for 10 bucks. This will sell in town, probably locally, for 50. It does not have the sunshade on it, but the lowest price you'll ever see these things at locally is like 60 to 80 bucks. No sunshade, very good condition. So it's an extra $40 on the top of the 796. So I think that's where we're at now. I'm losing count here. So I guess that gets us to 836 profit for the day, or future profit for the day. That's incredible, and that's all from like one lead from a garage sale. Some lady told me about this one, which was not on the map at all. Can't believe it. You know, sometimes I wonder whether I could have pulled today off in my other car, which you've been watching my vlogs and you probably know that my other car is a small little Scion, and I don't know. I think today, I think I would have not survived with a Scion. Although it gets really good gas mileage and you can get around way faster than this truck, you know, and it can park in like tinier spots. So, you know, it has its significant advantages, but its biggest disadvantage is the fact that it's kind of, you know, small. I'm glad I bought the bigger spaceship because we still probably have 2 more garage sales, and who knows, maybe we can fill this thing all the way to the top. Who knows? Okay, we're pulling up on, I think, the last garage sale of the day. It actually looks pretty good. It's in a good part of town. It's next to one of the coffee shops that I really like. But this one looks interesting. There's some weird stuff and all kinds of stuff. Last garage sale, let's check it out.
Those are maternity and that's up.
So I had to repark the truck a little bit, but I did pop on this lamp right here for 20 bucks. I think this is an MCM vintage, like Wyeth style lamp. These things are so cool, and they're super hard to find, like not messed up. So it's a Wyeth style MCM lamp and beat. And to be honest, guys, I really think that this thing has a potential of selling between like $200 and $300 in my booth. It's in really decent, it's in decent condition. I just saw it turn on. I've got half of that price right there. But yeah, let's just take that midpoint and just say maybe 150. We'll say 150 as just being generous. But man, I mean, this does have the chance of selling for big money, but then I would have to ship it, and it probably wouldn't survive all that, because things like this are just very, you know, delicate, as you can see, right? So this is an absolute score of the day. With 150 on top of our number right now, 836, that puts us at 986 for the day, if not more. That's crazy. Look at this deal. Now, the lady also sold me this ring right here for $5, and she said it was like sterling silver. But when I got back to the car and I looked at the little inscription thingies and everything, because I couldn't see it with my eyes there, the zoom in with like a macro, you know, iPhone lens thing, it's stainless steel. It's not silver, lady, you lied to me. This lady lied to me. But I bought it. And I like it. It's kind of a little cool skull ring for my pinky. So when I get all the little cheddar hunters out of my way, which aren't many because I'm a friendly guy, but I like things like this. So instead of 986, it puts me back to 981 profit for the day. Keep in mind, we probably crossed over $1,000 future profit in this video just because I was shooting low end on everything. And the truth of the matter is, some items get high end, some get middle end, and some do get low end, but a lot of things shake out middle, right? So we did probably cross 1,000, but we're gonna put 981 here on the cheddar counter. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure you hit the like button and you put a comment down below, like what was your favorite part of the video? You know, we should have the girlfriend in the hot seat next week. She was a little tired this morning, but I had a lot of fun on this video, and if you did too, then hit a like button and make sure you're following this channel. I'll see you on the next Bonafide Hustler video. Take it easy. Goodbye.